So, good evening everybody. Decisive Campaigns Ardennes Offensive continues. We are still on round 14, 19th of December, day turn. In the previous stream we moved a lot of our units here actually in the Stavlot region. Kampfgruppe Knittel had a disastrous attack to this hex. Still I'm struggling to get over with this result. How did we get so badly beaten? The readiness wasn't 27 when we were attacking, it was higher. But yeah, and here my sequence of attack was off. I didn't use the Werfers enough to destroy this 16th Infantry Regiment unit of the 1st Infantry Division. And then we ended up attacking from multiple sides. And the result was 42 action point cost into this hex, so we couldn't send the Panzers in. So that was really unfortunate. Unfortunate development. We couldn't score that kind of victories that I hoped that we could achieve. I hoped initially that I could wipe out multiple units. But yeah, hi Otto. Good to have you here. So today's plan is going to be moving the units in the north and calling in these reinforcements. It's been taking way too long to get them to the field of battle. Also we have to do some unit movements in the center. Okay, I guess this is, by the way, the only position that the Allies are currently holding on this main road between separating us and Bastogne. Like clockwork. Yeah, well, I tried to actually start earlier today's stream, but I decided that I'm gonna stick with the schedule. I tried to be quicker today, and then I made a decision what we're gonna do in the center. Like as I was just saying just before ending the previous stream, that getting through these positions seems really tough, and there is a question mark in here, some reinforcements clearly appearing to the battlefield, so definitely I think our best course of action is actually to take up defensive positions. I would say we try to man these kind of, probably withdraw from this hex. And we are going to be pushing from this narrow road in here. And basically to cut off this road. That's gonna be the plan. And I'm also wondering, where are my reinforcements in the center? These guys are marching a bit to the north. These are the new units. So they will be sent in here to the slot. That's my plan. Let's move these guys first. I think we have to put them on march mode. We can just do it faster. Also subordinates. Still no traffic jams. Okay, they are all moving fairly well. It's belonging to this core. And who is the core commander? Edwin von Rotkir. Yeah, I think the experience that I had in the previous stream already, that the readiness is already an issue. Like readiness 60. Like 60 readiness is already starting to hurt you. So I'm now thinking about like exactly the same idea. Get the units on like towns where you can give them proper supply and then just sit them for two turns. The next afternoon turn and then the night turn. I have to rest 2 turns. I don't see any other way. Yeah, readiness. Because thus far, you know, we haven't been really fighting against an enemy that would have the same amount of troops. So we could just use our numbers to overcome enemy positions. But right now, like all around here, readiness 29. 46. No way. And like some of these troops shouldn't belong in the front line in the first place, but the problem is if you do like any kind of movement that you have to go to the high ground or something like that, the readiness impact is already massive. So I'm just like worried that do we have enough time, because the allies are just getting more and more reinforcements and I basically don't have that time to rest those troops, so playing those cards would really make a difference. Even though they are not that high, especially because some of those core commanders are actually pretty bad. And yeah, we have in the south I have these mega stacks in these few cities, and as I discussed already, that I'm not really comfortable with the idea of doing a head-on assault on the city. We would be sitting ducks here against Allied air attacks, and they have also self-propelled guns in here, so I just have to devise a plan how can we take the south as quick as possible. It's just the terrain is our enemy in here. But yeah, that's all about south. Now we've moved the Führer Grenadier Brigade. Those guys have been moved. These guys also 9th SS Division. Let's get Das Reich in position. It's relatively okay. They didn't lose that much readiness, even though they did fairly long march. Okay. Well, this ain't that optimal. There is traffic jams, but they can get... No, this is fields of snow. Well, we can hide them in the heavy forest in here, these tanks. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's just hide them in here. And we keep them in march mode because we have to march. March the next turn too. What about... I think these units should come this way. Yeah. Look how far they can actually go. If the road is fine and it's just no height level differences. Yeah, these traffic jams are a problem, and when you use the march mode, they actually use the road more. Like, you will get traffic jams easier. I think I'm gonna move these guys like that. There is one crossing in here, but I think I could leave it for these units. But they can take advantage of this. Then they will appear from the north. Well, actually, let's move these units first. Let's see, do we get some kind of traffic problems? I think we can make kind of a surprise attack from the northern flank if all goes well. There might be some enemy in here, but if all goes well, we can maybe get Rotken from the north side. That's kind of my idea. Let's keep these guys still on that road. Do they have any line of sight? These guys have 6% line of sight. %, line of sight. They're not supposed to have any line of sight in here, so I'm just gonna move them like that. Okay, good. That this is a little bit risky. Okay, yeah, nice. Nice. That's all well executed. What are your stats, by the way, if you look at the American strength and casualties inflicted or sustained? So in the previous turn, in the morning turn, it was 38,500 and I lost. This is infantry, sorry. Okay, 45.7 thousand in the previous and 9,000 of our own. So you are in 18,800 of your own, and Americans have taken 60,000. So it's basically double the casualties that I have. But you're of course more advanced, you're more further. And they are in 60,000, so that's like 15k. 15k more, is it like 1/4? 1/3 extra to 50 to basically doubling the own losses. It's kind of a, yeah, but I expect that. I already feel like, based on the previous stream, I'm already like kind of feeling that things are really slowing down, you know. Okay, where do these guys go? Maybe like that. Or I could move them still for, I don't know. Yeah, the reinforcements. Yeah, I'm exactly like thinking the same, that you know, like you exhausted your men, that they have fought like, I don't know, some of these have fought like 13 battles, like this first SS Pioneer, they have fought 15 combats. So I get it. You fought 15 battles in what, 3 days? So I guess you need a couple days of rest. That makes perfect sense. The problem is just every day that you lose, the Americans grow stronger. So, and I've been currently like lacking that kind of general plan of creating a massive encirclement. And I was thinking that, you know, this is now where I can see a massive concentration developing. But I'm recognizing the difficulty of creating any kind of encirclement, because we have problems here in the north. We have problems kind of in multiple places, but I'm glad that I have kind of sorted out the model, or how I want the units to be located eventually. So it's Panzerlehr is south of Bastogne, 2nd Panzer is north of Bastogne to Houffalize basically. Some sections will move here kind of westwards, but maybe the ultimate goal would be for them to meet up in La Roche. That is one possibility. But that's like for the 2nd Panzer. I haven't taught anybody to continue this westward push to Neufchâteau, for instance. I don't know, do we have the resources for that? Maybe Panzerlehr could be designated once we like reconnect with our 26th Volksgrenadier Division here. And Frunsberg and those guys, they should be mopping up this southern sector. Swing from the southern flank to Arlon. And then they could maybe continue from Arlon to Neufchâteau. Maybe like that. I don't know yet how will this all develop, but I'm feeling also that the balance of power is shifting. Especially like those allied air attacks taking my precious Panthers away, so yeah. I think like when I will try this next time the whole scenario I will be more careful keeping my divisions together. That's definitely a major learning experience. I'm just checking out the front now. Is there something that we would need to fix or anything? Well, it's this situation, but I didn't move all of those guys. I just somehow got up because we have already traffic problems. First guy was able to move this far, and now the rest is like, I can't move that far. But I think I have to try. Yeah, I don't see. This would make sense though, but I'm gonna use actually these guys to. Yeah, only one division was able to do that kind of movement. Like now I'm throwing them from all different kind of roads. The main point being that they just need to be here on the western side of the river as soon as possible. So I'm gonna do it like that. These guys should just continue this way. Okay, now there's major traffic congestion here. Yeah, I guess it don't matter really. Let's just do it. How about these men? I think one of them could go this way, I think. The rest just have to overload this. And the HQ, yeah, it's red now. Oof. That way, I think. Oh yeah, that's actually scary, you know, the air that they don't necessarily have any troops that have line of sight, and they maybe run some recon on the air, and then they just spot you, and I can imagine it's just gonna get worse, much worse. That's why I'm also thinking that we need to get the artillery to good positions. They might spot my movement if I... Yeah, I might not yet move because these mortars will do serious damage. Yeah, I think we were able to move now most of those guys. I think we moved all of them, yep. Is there still some units that I need to move? Reinforcements? Nope. Doesn't seem like that. Yeah, this division is on the way. Or the brigade is on the way. It's not that big, but it's gonna be... Yeah, let's now focus on this. I think we're gonna give in this position. We can even... No, we don't have to blow that up though, so... I could destroy these guys that are now across the river using the panthers as a ranged attack, but I'm a little bit unsure about that because then they are again exposed. Is that a waste of resources? I think these pack guns could be here. Sadly, they have solo readiness, so... The readiness is really bad. They can't do really that much damage, but I think I want to hit them because they just are there. Let me see, is their command... Oh yeah, these belong to Leibstandarte, so they are really far away. Again, this problem of elements being far away. Let's do ranged attack. Whoa. Really nice hits. 6 tanks out of the action. Yeah, this is now too small of a tank force really to even bother firing. Now we just need to reorganize. So we need to basically man this position. We have a lot of units in here though. We just don't have a lot of places to hide them. That's a little bit concerning. These guys could get in here. I think that seems... It would be better to get them more in here though. I think this at least we have to take. This would be the best place to be, but this pioneer battalion is just way too far ahead of its rest of its units. These are engineers. We could get like anti-tank equipment and the pioneers here into this town. That is a possibility. Actually, this unit, yeah, we're gonna do a switcheroo because this unit can move this far even. Yeah, we're gonna place this one. Let me just see. These guys can march here. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle these guys around because I want this road to be used for us. I want like potential. We would really need positions in here too. But maybe we can't get these. Maybe we can't. They are too far away. They are just... Unless I deploy this guy, then we could get it. Alternatively, they can go up here into the light forest. Let's get the arty in position. Werfers. Okay, so this infantry can go quite far because it's motorized. I like that. I'm just gonna be doing these moves. Then after doing this, I'm gonna look at the chat. This town would be really difficult to defend because it can be like flanked from high ground from 3 sides. And I'm willing to send the pioneers back home, or I put them here into the light forest, but then they're gonna get attacked from multiple sides. They could be get attacked from 1, 2, 3 sides at least. So maybe it's not worth it. Of course, I know like what a pain a unit in forest, like engineer unit in forest is, but okay, these guys can also get up to here. They can't. They were caught up. Who spotted you? That was a really lucky spot. 7% line of sight. I don't know, it's probably somehow cumulative, like these have 12, 7. So that was just bad luck. Can't say really more about that. Here we have a lot of tank equipment. Stooks. These belong to the Fallschirmjäger unit. I think they could maybe rest up in the town. These guys should be moving. This town now has a ton of equipment. Because it's the only safe point, you know, in here. What if they like notice that there is something? Oh, by the way, we spotted enemy unit already in the town in here. So there is more. There is more of them. I can always hide the tanks in here. Or do I want the tanks? What is the supply status? Yeah, they wouldn't get full supplies if they hide in here, so that's out of the question. So I guess we go here. Stack value 300. But don't worry, I will be moving. Or at least I will try to move some of these guys. We can either stop in here, because we can now see these marshes. It's a quite nice position actually. The field of vision in here is only like that. How about in here? Also not the best. Sadly, I can't hide these guys in the forest. These guys I could hide. I don't know, are they worth hiding? Like, Do they have really big possibilities of spotting us in here if we are in the open? Does it even matter that much? Also, I'm thinking about the Werfers. The Werfers need to be contributing. Where is your divisional HQ? It's in here. So you are like... You are meant to go that way. I guess this unit could be also holding Fielsalm then later on. Oh, that's just perfectly fine. This unit I will move via the road. Such a low priority target. Those guys are stuck in there. Now this is a little bit problematic. We just stack everybody. Everybody in there. Yeah, I wanted to do that. So we have kind of a strong point in here. I don't think they should be retreating. They can be set to stubborn. These guys, they have really high readiness. Look at these. They haven't really been fighting, but they don't have anything heavy equipment, so I guess they could just go in here. Okay. Maybe like that. He just don't know what kind of units are in here. Okay, so there's a lot more stuff going in here. Werfers. How about that artillery? We can move this artillery maybe across, or it could stay in here. So we have like all points. All these towns would be manned. This position, which one has better line of sight? Like if somebody tries to enter through this slot, this is of course much better. So I'm gonna move it in here. Trigger happy, definitely. So the idea is that this artillery position, if anybody tries to enter this area, it will intercept it. Sadly, this unit just can't reach here. That would have been perfect. Perfect position for us. I'm checking the chat now. On 3 points, you're able to go south and west. Let me check. Is it a major place? Apparently not. I can't remember the topography that easily, or the geography. There's too many places here. So many places. Well, I can check it later. North past Malmedy. Ah yes, north past here. This one. Yes. Okay. So yeah, here. Yeah, if we can just go through here. I think we just need to rest a while. And look at this, we can do actually really nice barrages, but when we have the movement, then I'm gonna do it. We're gonna really hurt this. I just hope that the artillery fire doesn't take the Werfers out. Yeah. So my plan now has changed a little bit, you know, or it's still like the same plan, but yeah, we are gathering a lot of units in this slot. Idea, even like moving these will probably disrupt some of the enemy units that were now pushing in here. Like they are trying to maybe recapture Houffalize. And we definitely need some reinforcements in there. Like we have to secure Mont-le-Pan. And then I think Kohenhausen and these guys, they have to like immediately start marching back west here. These guys have to probably enforce this defensive position. They are in heavy forest. Sadly, it's such a small... We have the card, but you know, the divisional HQ is in here. So the effectiveness of staying in here, it's not gonna be that great. I'm wondering, should they like be allowed to retreat? If they retreat 1 hex south, then they are in open country. So I'm really scared about this. This unit is now so... Like in here they would get attacked from this stack, and this unit they could flank it. Maybe I tell it to stay and fight. Let's try to get these Werfers in position. I think they have to be loaded in this hex. There's just no other way. Like yeah, maybe one of them could go here, but they would probably get intercepted along the way. We can put them in the town. The HQ in the town itself too. How about this HQ unit? Can't even move. Like if it could move there, I would maybe move it, but no. What do you think about the idea of blowing up this bridge? Like, do we really need this bridge? Maybe in the future operations, but right now there's just too many enemy forces, and I would like to concentrate my focus. This is 3rd Fallschirmjäger division also. Fallschirmjägers. Can they see this unit? They can barely see it, you know. Maybe it could go 1 hex to the right, just in case. And how about the Hetzers? The Hetzers, they could just go into safety. Hetzers into safety. And what is the stack value? 289. Well, it's not over 300 yet. Now it's gonna be over 300. Panzer artillery. 38 fuel. 71 fuel. Line of sight in here is pretty bad. Here it would be much better. How about in here, line of sight? Would only guard these positions. Well, we have the Werfers already there, so... Meh. Maybe one Werfer could be here, but it just doesn't look that practical right now. This guy out in the open. I don't like it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure any of this, but maybe the Werfer in here could be hidden. Or I just send it in here. I think I will just send it in here, then I can redistribute them later on. Or I put it, because we don't have any Werfers in this position. I just hope it doesn't get intercepted. How many Werfers did I put in here? Only one though. Only one. And here is one. Do we need one in here? Just in case. If they try to attack. I don't know. If we blow up the bridge, I think we are quite safe though. Yeah, let's just move it there. And unit, well, it can't do the blow. It needs 50. It needs the 50. I'm gonna set it to stubborn. These guys can eat. I'm gonna give them like, yeah, you can retreat. You have to be stubborn. Also this unit, stubborn. Well, I don't actually mind if they take this position, then they are kind of inviting for an attack. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I think we are pretty much done. Only this Panzer artillery has to be moved. I've moved like 372. Good luck with that stack. It's a death stack in there. If they do one airstrike, imagine if they focus all of their artillery in here, then that's gonna kill me, basically. Even the readiness impact is going to be so massive. I'm gonna move it in here. And what if we were here and we conceal that position, but the supply... Ooh. Everything here is... No. No, 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 no. This is bad. Because of the traffic congestion. So what is the supply base status? Regular. Logistics plus 40. So what do we have to... We have to fix this somehow. It doesn't probably help. And this is a medium depot. Well, they are gonna get 75% of the supplies. No, no, no. This is bad. This is actually really bad. Saint Vith. Yeah, it's all of these troop movements. Yeah, we just have to get out of this road. Or we just don't move. We don't move with these units. We keep them as they are. Or does it anymore matter that much? I'm just thinking we know the reality, it's gonna be 75%. So you were able to send Fallschirmjägers towards Spa. Okay. North past Malmedy. They pushed me around Hufalis. Okay, yeah. It appears to be that they are dedicated to counterattack around Hufalis. Bastogne paved road. That's what they used. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, abandoning this is okay. But now we have a supply problem. I did not predict this. What is our Saint with? It's regular. Should it even be like build up? The supply base functions logistics note. It will request any missing supply fuel. Or do we also, like, how are the supplies now being delivered in here? Via this route. What if we establish here a minor depot? Just in case that we have this one and then that one, but they both converge on the same hex. We haven't really been moving stuff around here, it's just that the depots are consuming so much. And these units are in here. Yeah, I think we have to move that guy. Yep, it's this one. Fifth Panzer Army. Go to Saint Vith. And stay there. Okay, and these guys can apparently move. I think this makes sense. Yeah, I don't think we have any way to improve this status. of those supplies. Like a quick fix. I don't think we have a chance for that. So how much about this HQ? It has still enough points. I think we should just assign this to a new HQ. So it's 550. 550. Perfect. Just this one. And is it still under the limit? It's just and just. Okay, that's perfect. I just felt like that we have to do that. Let's not use that anymore. I think we can approach via this way. Seven to 1. Those are pretty great odds though. I think we can still wait a little. I don't know about this artillery. I think we should wait with the artillery. Let's not move it. Let's just keep them in their place. I know that the depots, the main function is that they increase the action points. But of course, like if I just choose to establish one right here, right now, it still needs to be built up. So it doesn't have an immediate effect. And I think we will, but we might need actually another depot in here. So it could make sense because apparently from Saint Vith, even though it's a major, I think we could potentially need more. I don't know what's the limit by the way for. It's getting like 54 plus to logistics. I'm just thinking Guvi as a potential node. We know Hufalis is already a medium node. And Fielsalm is of course, it's in regular mode. I don't know, should it be in build up? Structural points 100%. But Saint Vith is not 100%, it's 90. So I guess it should be put to build up maybe. How about Hufalis? That's already on build up. I guess it could be regular. Bastogne is depleted. Structural points is 0. But there is fuel points and supply points, so I don't get it. I'm gonna put it to build up anyways. Okay, apparently I still have some units in here. Third Fallschirmjäger division. So they are belonging to these guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Panzerlehr. Apparently this guy can still move. He would need help in the north, but that's not your division's job. Your division's job would be to go in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move it. Move it down there. Builds. Structural points 80. Show me the supplies actually. And what about in here? That's also good. Let's maybe get it to deplete for a second. But what is the supply now in here? Ranged attack unknown odds. Just to ensure that we got the depot. And what about this? 1-to-1 odds. I don't like it. Yeah, this shelling doesn't really do much. It just... I was hoping it could lower their readiness. What is their supply? For some reason the supply is going all around here like crazy. Okay. I think we need maybe more depots here. Like it seems to me that we are kind of on a knife's edge. The problem of course is in here that there is only these 2 roads that will bring supplies forward. And we managed to create that kind of traffic jams that there is just no way for the supplies to get 100% in Fielsalm. I don't know how did we manage that it's so bad in here right now. I think we might need some extra supplies. Kuvi would have a perfect location, but I think I need to I think I could maybe the problem in here is that in from Saint Vith it can't reach Wheelsalm. If it would reach that, it would probably give out the maximum benefit. But right now it just can't do it. Yeah. I think that's part of the problem. So maybe, and if enemy goes next to Hufalis, yeah, Kuvi could make a lot of sense. Like Troisvers, yeah, we have a minor depot there. It's plus 20 logistical points. We can place minor in Kuvi. Plus 20 points. Let's put it in here. Or we can even place a medium one. Then we would have 2 mediums. I don't know, man. This is a bit confusing. Yeah, let's just put the medium depot in here. I think that makes sense. We can afford it. But no, let's put the small one after all. Because we have to take that one extra unit into the map. Or we can let it wait. Yeah, let's let it wait. Let's try to fix the supply problem first. I think that's more important. Kuvi, play card, medium, established, build up, supplies, yes. Now the supplies are going here. Look. I knew it that it would fix the issue. Wheelsalm has worse supply now, though. Does it need the build-up mode? It would need 1 turn of build-up, but what if I put it to regular? Nah, it doesn't show any difference. Just gonna put it to build up. Just in case. Oh, we fixed it. Somehow, magically. These guys won't get the best supplies. But what can you do? What you gonna do? These have anti-tank equipment. The pioneers don't really have anti-tank equipment. Like whatever, I think we can... Ay caramba. Nothing bad happened though. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the supply system anymore in here. Let's just leave it be. And I'm glad that I picked the medium supply depot. I'm really eager to go into this hex, but this actually has a height level 3 where we are sitting with the pioneer unit, so I don't think it's necessarily worth it. This is core. This is 6th Panzer Army itself. Kind of an overkill, but it has some... Those pioneers belong to it, so... Lead card there. Now we can finally go to the north. I'm checking the chat again. So let me check. Does building supplies take away supplies for later? How does that affect the drive? I don't know. You can always like. I think you can also destroy them. You know, just empty them, not like destroy, and not using the deplete. Wasn't there the option to also like just make it empty, evacuate, transferred back to high command HQs? Does the HQ matter? Would it make sense to send the HQ to sit on top of a depot? Is there a mechanic like that? If that's the case, then I should be moving. Then I should be moving like the army commands into these major depots and then core commands into minor depots that are closer to the front. I don't know. Is there such a mechanic? Airborne units with Ardennes that walk by, especially at night. That's how they went at me. Okay. You can bring in reinforcements on the southern edge to the front line. Yeah, but I just used all of my points to get that depot. I don't think I have any. Oh, but yeah, as like an idea. You mean like here? Like then let them just drive through here. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, southern edge. So once you like, or do you mean like the enemy will bring the southern edge units? Or can I use this now? Is this available for us? Not just the eastern, not just this eastern edge. Okay, southern edge is also available. I didn't know that. Well, that could have been a big help though. We could have completed this drive in here. I think it's a little bit cheating though. Like, how could the Germans get the units in here? Because in reality there's a more American units south of them, so. But yeah, I really think that the game needs that button that have you moved all of your units. You know, like when you play some games like Civilization or something like that. These howitzers could actually stay this far. Just depends where their core command is. It's in here. Because they can outrange other guns. But I'm gonna move them in here just. Yeah, and in the next turns I can fire with them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where is this unit? Here. It hasn't fired. Where? Here. It can only fire against tank unit. Moving it closer to the front line would make some sense. Yeah, for instance this, I missed this unit completely. One to one. 1 to 1. No return fire expected. Nah. You have solo readiness. Rather gather readiness for the next day, I think. What is these units? Carrying motorization chance is 0, so I'm gonna transfer these guys. Target. Transfer. Cancel. Yep. It now received those, and motorization chance is 100%, so it's motorized unit again. Yes, good that we did that. That's good. Werfers could be in command if we put the HQ in there. Yeah, those small moves I almost forgot to do. 1 to 2. I'm not gonna be able to attack this engineer unit maybe ever. It's gonna be tying down 2 of our units for a very, very long time. There are some enemy units in here creeping up against us. Yeah, no, nothing we can do about that. These units would go to this intersection instead. Maybe move later there. Let's just keep those where they are. And these guys are supposed to be moving in this area, so they have been actually a little bit misguided in their trip. So what is the fastest way to get to that position? Maybe through here, but I'm just worried about the supply. Supply route, so I guess we could help them out with this Opel Blitz column. Or I could move some other, like these guys or something. I don't know what should I be transferring with these Opels. Maybe the Fallschirmjägers are okay. I'm gonna chase them down and then gonna move them. There's nothing that we can do in here. Can we finally now focus on the north? I think so. So these guys are trying to escape. Actually, the pioneers. I was just thinking I could try to attack these ones. I can either wait one more turn, gather readiness, or I can try to fight against them right now. Oh, not that great. We would really need these guns closer also. But the odds were looking really good though, you know. These odds 8 to 1. I like those odds. What if we take everything out? It would be 80%. 75. Much better with all of those guys in the attack. Disrupting these guys sounds like a good idea. So I'm gonna give them a shelling. Minor casualties only. The tank, these guns could be used in an assault though, instead of using them in next turn. I'm gonna wait till next turn, you know. I'm not gonna do it yet, even though 7-1 looks rather okay, but 54-1. 8 hexes, 5 hexes. Why so little? Let's just move that artillery in position. Is the supply status getting worse? Yeah, it's actually getting a little bit worse. More we move units in there, the worse it will get. Yeah, that unit can wait. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, now finally, north. Finally. Like all of those what if units by 21st December. Yeah, that mechanic that you can send all of those units from the southern border. I think that's only meant for the Americans, but they kind of forgot it. They forgot to allow it also for Germans or something like that. If that's really the case, I haven't checked it out, so. But okay, now we can envision what we're gonna do in here. Well, first of all, we have to stop these guys from escaping. There's two options. I can... or actually there's like multiple options what I can do. Do we have any guys here? Yeah, but they probably will shell us. I'm gonna move these guys up. We can get another unit in there and this unit in here. That's good. Then those guys in there. The very low readiness unit. Little bit afraid of putting it. They can attack from height level 3 to height level 0. Whoa, 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 whoa. So what is this height level then? This is also 3. This is also 3. This is 2. 0, so... Maybe like that. Maybe placing one Volksgrenadier unit in there or one of these. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Nothing in here. I would rather have them move in here so I can attack, even though it's a heavy forest, but... What is the supply status? Not that great. They still get some supplies, okay. So, what do we have in here? Teamsmith. This is a big unit. We would need the artillery in the front line, but it's just gonna take so many turns to get it in the correct position. But I think I still have to move it around. Let's put it where it's supposed to be. I don't think we need anybody in this gap. Yep, we have an opportunity to move that artillery. .1 is the officer status. Let's do target is this 20 staff into the staff unit. Thank you. Cancel. So now, yeah, you have now better staff or more staff. And the unit that gave the men didn't lose action points, but the HQ lost them. Yeah. The HQ will lose the action points. That's important to note. We would need to now somehow infiltrate close to these forests. I just need to devise a solution. Here we are a little bit thin even in our lines. So there's just so much stuff. Too much stuff. I think that's fine. The horse team got intercepted. We lost a little bit stuff in here. Yeah. Meh. Gotta be more careful with that movement. Little bit too reckless. Yeah. Oh, I think we have to, even though we can't have a unit that has a line of sight, these guys have a line of sight. No, I want to keep that. I can't press the map button because there's a bug that I can't press the map button. Show me. Show me what units am I picking. So 981, 980. 980, 981. 981. No. Well, what is it then? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... Let's do it one by one then. These guys... 981. Okay. That's a bit better. So I wonder about those emergency units that you attach to divisions. They should be assigned to core HQs. Okay. Very bottom edge of map button works. Oh, the very bottom of this, like... Yeah, okay, you're right. You discovered it, that it's like, yeah, just here when you press, then it works. Okay, good to know. Because it's probably that it's just below the card. So that's why it works. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So... I was thinking about taking these guys out. They don't fire back. Does it matter though? These guys will fire back. They are not directly in the same hex. So what about these guys? It's kind of a low value. Bombardment. No return fire expected. I think I could do this because, you know, it's kind of gonna be bad when they return that fire. There's still 20 mortars left in there. This is also particularly chunky hex. A lot of stuff. These guys should be getting to their division. Their division is... It's in here. Yeah, they are. They are also getting out of range. So how, am I gonna try to do the breakthrough now, or should I be still, you know, still chilling a little bit? 27. I'm gonna move in here. 4-1 odds. Can I have some visibility? 25 line of sight. 50. 50. Just some random rear area unit. And they are also highly entrenched. Those guys aren't. Yeah, but once we move one step here, we're gonna get some artillery fire. So that's why if we do the attack, it has to be decisive. Gonna shell these guys a little bit more. 50 men taken out. How about Werfers? Well, they have a little bit vision. 41, these guys have only 19, but well, that's better than nothing. Based on my findings, the vision really helps a lot. It makes a ton of difference. Not that highly entrenched, that unit. But yeah, let's score some hits. .5% line of sight. Not that great. All of these artillery pieces in this sector are in a good position when we have to push this way, but they are now kind of useless against these guys. Maybe I want to just wait one more turn. $162. Really small targets. I don't think it's even worth it. I think we can just move them around. That one. Is there a lot of artillery in here still? These guys, because their HQ is in here, they should be going towards Eupen. I think. Or they can help here temporarily just to make the breakthrough and then come back, or something like that. Not really sure. $62. 8-1. I still suspect that these guys are gonna give us a hell of a fight. Ranged attack. These guys are gonna fire back. Okay. I'm gonna do ranged attack against these. Okay. Not that successful. Yeah, I don't really want to move there. Let me think about it. I think that's good. Let's do one barrage in here. Okay, 20 men taken out. Here is a lot of infantry. Here is also a lot of infantry. Why do we get better? Is it just the recon is better in here? Yeah, this is a town position, so it's not gonna be as successful. Yeah, let's do one in here. Yeah, didn't do really anything. Yeah, direct fire is so much better. That being said, I think we will start moving these guys. They have like 3% line of sight if I move in here, so I'm gonna just put them to march mode, and next turn they can then go to their real positions. Artillery there. Werfers. What kind of barrage can I do? %- minus. I can use all of those mortars that I have. 18 to 1, 1 to 1. Yep. Oh, wouldn't be that successful. Select that guy too, then it's 2 to 1 only. How about if we take some artillery? No, it just goes down. This would be some kind of a... We have 200 entrenchment, so I'm quite confident that we could challenge even these bigger mortar teams. Or we can just pound that unit. Yeah, we can maybe pound that one. No casualties though. Meh. Let's try with that unit. 180 gun, 1 bazooka. Really minor damage. We will have to man this position in the line. We don't have anybody there currently. This guy could move there, but it's gonna be just and just. Yeah, they made it. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. And now after taking those losses, they should be ripe for the taking. Attack. Okay. Was it a capitulation? It was. They just have a lot of tank support or out of action points. I don't know how did these guys support that from the surrounding hexes. So you say that having the units in the green zone helps with the readiness. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna move the ersatz troops. Yeah, this is just the fields. I think we could gather more werfers in here. Definitely. There is nothing in here. At least what we can see, and even if there were, we couldn't really shoot them. I'm going to try to move pioneers up here. What is the supply status? It's actually good. Maybe we try to rush through here. Okay, there's a unit. There's a unit in there. How about the pioneers in here? I think they could maybe try to take the dirt road. Then they will end up having supply problems in the next turn. So this line of advance is actually more crucial. But I don't want to stick here in the open. So yeah, this is where we need to fight. Where is your core command? It's in here. Okay. How badly are you out of command? Green, still yellow zone. Temporarily. I'm gonna move them one hex here. One hex in there. And these stooks could maybe go in here too. Or just a little bit forward. Yeah. I would really need to take this woods position, or yeah. But I don't think I have enough for a drive right now. This is 50 movement cost. I actually have some tanks even. they are really not that useful there. They would be more useful in here. But maybe I leave them to rest right now. I'm gonna leave them to rest there. And I'm gonna be sending this infantry in here. Flakabteilung. No idea really where should I put those guys. They could be hunting tanks. Tank hunters. What kind of field of vision do those guys have? Not that great in here either, but 50 movement point cost. 2249. Yeah, it's gonna be quite difficult to approach even with those dirt roads. This would be the main place to attack, but they have this position pinned. I'm gonna wait with the Hetzers too. I'm going to try to send this horse team. Yeah, they managed to go to the front line. That's important. Pack-guns. Sure, why not? Volksgrenadiers. Let's get them out of here. Flak-guns are really not useful in this forest, not at all. So this should be like infantry job. $60 movement cost, 56. Maybe that's better. These pack-guns can just chill. This artillery I need here. Okay. That's looking fine. Fine, and what kind of barrages do I have? These guys and these guys can do a barrage. We'll do it. Okay, 30 men. It's quite okay results. So what units would I send to battle? Yeah, it's not enough. Not even nearly enough. No. I don't know though. How are we gonna be dealing with this menace? Ranged attack. Select those guys too. Still 2 to 1. I don't know, how are we gonna take this out? I thought that we had better chances. Sorry that I'm just talking by myself here, but I just want to find a fast solution so we can get onwards. There's still some artillery here. Not really. Just only these. These guys that I can send to the front line. What kind of officer cards do I have? Nothing really that would help us that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I take this and this, what say you? 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Well, that's quite okay. Do it. Okay, we took out 6 mortars. That's important. They still have those 60 and 81 millimeter ones, and they have 12 of those 107. But that was quite successful barrage. So what kind of combat odds can you give me? Yeah, but I can't commit all of these guys that are here. They are in semi-vulnerable position in here. It's gonna be 3 to 1. I expect quite high casualties. But all that I'm saying, destroying those guns can really help us. Like we would get this mortar menace. It's just the problem that this unit has also the truck unit for some reason. Where is this? No, it's just in here. This one. Let's just go through the map. This is maybe faster. Fusilier, no. No. This one, yes. Okay. That one also. Okay. Let's see. Ranged attack. 11 to 1. Okay, not really that great. 1 to 1. 1 to 1 odds. Would be useful. One to 1. Do I trust the entrenchment of this unit? It's this one. It has 200 entrenchment. 5 mortars. Yeah, just do it. Okay, they lost all of our mortars. It didn't. It was just those last hits, you know. Then they were able to score hits. This is gonna get quite ugly. Let's see once again which ones would be attacking. It's this. They're also small. I'm even eager to play the attack card for this particular unit. It's such a shame that it's such a small unit though, it doesn't do much. Maybe hold card would be more useful. But pushing these guys out here would mean a lot though. So I'm gonna be taking this one. And this one. If no. Now again, I don't know what's... I don't know, this is gonna go bad. I just have a feeling that it's not gonna go well. Gonna be massive losses for us. We would need some... I can also defend. Yeah, they are now in the open. Are they gonna be open in the next turn in this? But yeah, look at these. They can like... That readiness 27 is really tempting. So which unit? It's this one. It's the highest one that shouldn't be. Or this 26 value. It's 1056. 1056 shouldn't attack. Okay. I'm gonna play the offensive attack card for this unit. Fusilier battalion. Yep. And 156 should be out. So it shall. But it's only 2 to 1 if it's not attacking. Seriously. Well, I guess then we're gonna use everybody. Take it out. Look at those losses. 4 mortars were left. We lost only 40 men. 2 mortars, 2 Panzerschreck. We had really nice attack dice rolls. Or apparently just 1 for the attacker. And defenders, its individual units get different. Really good losses inflicted to the enemy. So I guess that attack was worth it after all. Yeah. I think we are done now. This is the turn. There shouldn't be anything else to move around. Nope. I don't think so. Let's just press the button and see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick this zoom level. Is this too close? Maybe we can pick this. This is, you can't probably see that well though. So maybe we pick this zoom level and let's just still see if there is something in here. These are just what the cards that we played. What cards did we receive? Replacement reports. And what kind of weather forecast? Let's press it. I pressed it. I left one pioneer, by the way, on a little bit sketchy position, but it's okay. So when you use those small unit icons, you can see those multiple units in the hex fast. I actually used it in the beginning a little bit, but on this, when you're streaming, I don't think you can see anything really. with those small unit icons. No Focco 4, yeah, you use that you can't, you don't look at the range of vision that you have. Airstrikes. Pioneers taking 10. 6 Panthers lost. That's really painful. Air supply to the defenders. 6 Panthers lost. That really hurt. Okay, they are trying to outflank us. In the middle, there was one hidden unit there. Intercept fire. Intercept fire. This is now north of Malmedy. Are they gonna move out those units, or are they gonna stay in the swamp? Still no attacks, just moves. I'm curious to see where's the first attack. Where artillery? No losses. Attacker was victorious. They managed to little bit break out there. Not completely break out. Artillery, no losses. Artillery, and are those tanks gonna attack me? They have now brought in the tanks. Attack 50 airborne. Okay, now they're attacking my Panthers that are in the city. I remember that placement quite well. I was worried that the tanks are gonna get overwhelmed. Artillery. 1 half track lost. Second half track lost. They are in heavy woods. No losses. 10 men lost. Is there then artillery there, or what the hell? Intercept fire. Intercept fire, good. Okay, there's more enemy units now in the south. I didn't manage to take those river crossings, or I didn't move all of my units there. Pioneers taking 20 damage from artillery. They don't engage. Those guys are really looking surrounded. End turn. They didn't really attack much. I'm a bit sad, but they at least they didn't hurt us that bad. Only those freaking airstrikes. So we have 203 victory points. Our losses, are they mounting up? 7,300. It's like going 1,000 per turn. Now they are over 41,000. Okay. PowerPoint losses. Yep. Medium depot failed ersatz. Okay, so let's start from the south. This is still the engineer unit encircled. Okay, it's 0 now. It's like, you know, this looks exactly how the ground is supposed to look like when it goes like under 0. It freezes over, then it goes above 0, and then it freezes again. What is these guys supply? Good, yeah. They can hide there, I don't know, multiple turns. These pioneers have been able to dig into these open fields. This rural village seems to be empty, so I think I should maybe just take it. And the artillery has now been moved away. There doesn't appear to be anything anymore in here. They managed to push one unit. Was it so? We will look at the history tab soon. Okay, and here is a breakthrough, or multiple enemy units using these dirt roads to advance. Primarily they are using this rather okay road, which then becomes a dirt road. So I think Hauser will have like a prime position in here, that it needs to maybe try to outflank this unit. This Fallschirmjäger unit is looking bad. They are gonna get hit by tanks from both sides. Even though this is a minor city too, so tanks have minus 60% attack modifier. So I don't actually know what should we do in there. We don't have troops in this sector. These seem to be all American troops in here. Americans seem to be actually quite aggressive. They are rushing towards Bastogne. But that suits me. We have a lot of units in here. We can do a lot of damage. These guys were encircled. They haven't moved at all. We can destroy them. Oh, what is this? A truck column. 3 anti-tank guns. They have withdrawn most of those airborne units. A lot of units in here. Houffalize seems to be safe. Kampfgruppe von Bohm didn't take a hit. And in here we managed to like lure out, or just to get the enemy into the open. Like they didn't continue going south towards Houffalize, but they concentrate their forces in here. So this is Royal Heavy Artillery. Ooh, we haven't seen this kind of equipment yet. Albon tractors. They are British. British people have arrived. Cool, cool. What is the supply? Not the enemy supply, but our supply. Show me supply. What is this bug? What do I have to do now? Do I have to click the HQ first or something? Supplies, yeah, now it shows. And it's green apparently in here. So we are getting maximum supplies here through. That's nice. Enemy has moved a unit in there. 7th Armored Division HQ spotted in here. How do we have vision? Field of vision in here. I don't get it. Stavelot, only 45 readiness. Oi, 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 that's really bad. 43. They didn't withdraw. Well, I'm glad that they didn't. Because I think we are gonna be shelling them pretty hard. And these guys stayed put. I think they gave away this hex. That suits me. Yeah. Okay. North looks quite as good as it was before. There are again clear enemy targets that we can hit. Nice field of vision. Visibility is good. Here we have actually a good opportunity. If you look at the strength in here, it's quite small enemy strength. I think we have a chance, a real chance, to break these two if we just play our hand correctly. They retreated with their engineer units. So most of the pressure here, they are still. Yeah, I don't know where is the enemy like moving their units. They seem to withdraw in most of the places. This was an unexpected thrust, but these might have been like arrived to the Arlon area. It's 9th armored. These belong 4th infantry division, okay. Yeah, this is 4th. 10th and 4th, okay. Let's look at the history tab then. Let's play those big airstrike. 10 pioneers, 1 Panzerschreck. Okay. Another one. Malmedy, 1 lost. Here, 6 Panthers. No. They couldn't fend off those freaking fighter bombers, probably. 6 Panthers. And they got air supply. Kampfgruppe Gutmann. It was marching here in the open. Quite big losses for that too. 2 Panzer force. It was a small force to begin with, so. And what was this attack? We had some buck guns. Mortars. We lost 50 men, they lost 50 men, but then they lost more equipment. Yeah. Artillery. Okay. Pioneers 10, 30, they took 30 losses. This was Junglinster, this was the HQ unit, the former HQ unit, it self-destructed. Okay. Okay, that's it. Well, the fog of war, yeah. Yeah, just to the previous comment that fog of war would be a no-brainer. Without, like, yeah, playing this without the fog of war and then using the eyeballs, but then you have to click all of the hexes, you know. Now I can, with a quick glance, I can say this is our field of vision. Because this is basically the recon higher than hide. That's what we are seeing. But I don't know. Okay. What else in the chat? I've stopped pushing past Bastogne for the time being. Bringing up reinforcements take another 2 turns. Letting my guys sleep. Hard to find villages for everyone. Yeah, it's really like you don't want to leave your guys in the open. I was a bit aggressive with these panthers and it costed me dearly. Freaking panther killers, those aircraft. I think this unit left me like no choice. I have to. I'm gonna destroy all of these trucks. Did they just like move all the trucks and abandon them, or what the hell happened here? Attack. They took 3 Maltiers out. I will probably go and chase them in those woods. I was just worried, like, you know, there were those howitzers and anti-tank guns, that's why I didn't go all out panther attack. But I think in this slight forest decks I can go all out. Is Gutman mentally ready to attack after going through that ordeal? Enemy airstrike. Why does this unit bring it so much down? You know, it's 59 to 1. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with Gutman then only. Attacker 1. But now Gutman can't move anymore. So they're gonna be sitting here again for another enemy airstrike. I just hope that I can... 40 glidermen with 3 anti-tank guns, they would be holding up Pioneer Force. Maybe. Maybe. $70, $40. I don't know. Can we take them with buck guns only? I mean, like flak guns. We need to clear this out. I would rather use these somewhere in here. This movement is actually quite fine. So maybe I sent these guys in here to finish the job. 181 only. 4 to 1. Attacker 1. Like, how are you guys still alive? Thank you. Well, we managed to clear them out. Clearly it seems like that my guys really need a lot. They really need rest. They shouldn't be moving at all. $200 to 1. Recon is 47, obstruct is 80. Okay, intercept fire. So recon is 54. I'm a bit unsure. What if there is another hidden unit because we just can't? The obstruction 80 can still mean that there is more enemy. More enemy units. I'm just gonna do a basic attack. All out would be... All out is a little bit scary. Basic attack. Okay, all of the trucks were taken. One howitzer was left alive. One anti-tank gun. Good. The supplies are flowing quite nicely. I think we can either hide in the light forest or in the city. Does it matter where the units hide? It's like either or. In terms of like readiness generation. Five to 1. Kampfgruppe Wolf. Wolf is missing 330 infantry. Did it take... What happened here? Was Wolf so low in the beginning? No, there was only 70. Okay. Some glider troops in here. Three to 1 odds. I think I need to put a couple of barrages in here. Let's do one in there. That was really effective, really good. So this is only a single unit. 210 men, glider units. This is 200 men. And this is 290. 290. I could move it in here to give it field of line of sight if I want to attack these engineers. They have only mortars. I think those are not match for our tanks. So I'm gonna give them the line of sight. Can they see in here? No, they can't actually. Here they can. Okay, they got intercepted a little bit. 5,000. 7,200. 7,200 or... Those are fairly high readiness. 5,300. 7,200. I think I could do the 7,200 just because of the readiness. Okay. Now these guys' readiness is only 33. Beware of random airborne charges. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Could probably happen, you know. These guys seem to be maybe retreating, I don't know. Their readiness is only 50, they've been moving a lot. These 101st Airborne boys. We could perform a devastating tank attack either on the glidermen or in here. Actually, we still have Panzer artillery left. I'm gonna be moving it. Moving it in here. 53 to 1, how about this? It's 523 again. Let's soften the engineers maybe a little bit. What is their entrenchment? Not that high. Let's soften them up too. Yeah, 90 men. The artillery is so deadly if you can just... if you can place it so that it has a line of sight. It can just basically say barrage exactly on that position. Maybe these Panthers will need some extra. Just thinking, should these guys take the first attack? And then if they fall back in here, Panthers can do the secondary attack. I think that's okay, yeah. Should second division be given? Is it front? Morale increase. Second Panzer. Play card. Frontline units 4 points of morale increase. Okay. Not that much, but let's give it a go. So this way we can get 7-1 odds. I don't know. Maybe this attack order affects something, but like look at this now. 2-1. 5-1 in this order. 7-1 in this one. So it's a real mystery to me. But let's do it. Attacker 1. Okay, they withdrew completely. Kind of far away. Should the Stux handle this maybe? Yeah, just a Stug attack might be enough. Or the Stux could go. Oh, let's do with Panzer Force. Okay. Good attack. 44 movement is probably not enough to do an attack in here, but they can do a ranged attack, I think. They are in here in town though. So if they move in here, they are exposed out in the open. Out in the open with these Tugs. I don't like that though. Yeah, let's go with the Panthers. Frontal attack. Go. Yeah, they retreated into this tank destroyer battalion unit. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay. Good attacks. We can send the Panthers way back, but they still can't go into. There are no city positions in here. Which one would I send to destroy that unit? Maybe this one. Yep, that's destroyed. I think they could either go back or they can go into Light Forest. Either or. We have to decide that later. These units, I would say to Hufalis. We can't see what is in there. Not at least properly. I have to move a second unit. Oh, it's supposed to be empty. Okay. We have Montleban in our control. That's important. Kampfgruppe von Bohm. Von Bohm could either retreat and help with the assault, or we do it by ourselves with this single unit. '63 recon. Let's use the Nebelwerfers. Okay. The hell, like 120. That's one of the biggest, meanest attacks I've seen Nebelwerfers do in this whole game thus far. They still managed to retreat though, in some kind of order. Good luck with that. Sadly, we didn't manage to break them so that we could move these guys to safety, because now they are here exposed to an air attack again. Enemy tanks in here in the open. Engineers. Team Allen. I think Team Allen is gonna be getting some artillery fire. Doesn't get probably all of these, but it's just gonna get... Oh, they have 20 105mm guns. And we only are able to shoot with these. 165. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, these guns can't fire. We have to move them a little bit closer. It's gonna take a couple of turns. We could put them to Montleban. Yeah, the supply status is there rather okay. I'm checking the chat. Course benefit all divisions. Oh, can you play those cards then on the core level then? Those morale increase and stuff like that. I didn't know. I thought you have to put it on a single division. Seventh armor. Okay, good to know. Okay, I'm reading 7th armor in Troyes. Sorry, my French is not that good. I've been taking some Duolingo lessons on French, but I didn't learn any French at school. It's only like in Finland, you know. It's Swedish, mandatory Swedish, besides Finnish, of course. English as the first foreign language, and then I had German in high school. And then I continued doing German in the university too a little bit. Just a little bit, but I've forgotten most of the things. Yeah, but I think French is relatively well, at least the basics. I don't know. It's using Duolingo to learn anything. It's not really like learning it for real. But yeah, it's an interesting language. It's just the pronunciation is a little bit different, how things are written. And you know, like in Finnish everything is pronounced exactly as it is written. I think we could destroy these guys. I'm gonna do a ranged attack. Yeah, I think like Germany is like, it's kind of like Swedish because they are both Germanic languages. I think learning both of them, because in Finland you have to do Swedish. Like some people start learning Swedish in the elementary school, but I took it a little bit later because you had the option, you can start it either really early or a little bit later. Now in retrospect, because I thought that I would not be that good in languages, but I ended up being rather okay. So maybe it could have been useful. Now I'm working with people that actually speak Swedish, but we mostly speak English because they are not comfortable speaking in Finnish, and then I'm not completely comfortable speaking in Swedish. So it's a little bit of mixed bag. But the good thing about that is that, you know, when you are forced to learn Swedish in Finnish schools, you have the opportunity to later in life to move to Sweden and just start working there. Because you have already some language experience, you would just need to get it activated again. Let's do another barrage, I think. Really decreasing effectiveness after every barrage. The second one is no longer as effective as the previous ones. They don't have really anti-tank equipment. Well, they have some. I think I could take them out. What about if we use some infantry in here and the tanks, or maybe the tanks to that direction and then the infantry, or if we just use leg infantry. Well, it is not actually leg infantry. Do we have anything that is just leg infantry? This one is, but I think we need the tanks. Doesn't make a difference in this case. Let's attack. 10 men lost. And they panicked. In the States, yeah, okay, you have to speak Spanish, French or German. Yeah, I think Spanish is really useful in California, probably. Wasn't it so that Los Angeles originally it was part of Mexico? Was it then like in the 1840s war when the Americans took also? Did they take Texas also in that war and then also the Californian coast? Yeah, 1848. Because I remember like it was most of those soldiers that or generals that fought in the Mexican War, and then they were in opposite sides in the Civil War era. By the way, like I've been now following the news a little bit because in Finland, you know, being geopolitically next to Russia, and you know the troop movements next to the Ukrainian border, they are a kind of scary stuff. Finland hasn't thus far reacted in any way, but Sweden sent like an armored battalion, I guess, to reinforce Scotland, the island in the middle of the Baltic. Basically, whoever controls the Gotland island can cut off the shipping lanes to northern Baltic. So there is like some heated conversation now in Sweden about the threat, because Russia initially they sent some it was some naval detachment, and then they also did like a flyover on Finland. It was earlier, I think it was earlier this week, like a flight that went. It was, I'm not sure, was it like a commercial or what it was, but people or the military experts are saying that it might have contained like intelligence equipment. But yeah, it was like going to completely another direction, and then it just decided to fly across Finland. But yeah, kind of that kind of stuff happening in here. We could do 10-1 against this engineer unit in here. I think we could first maybe shell it a little bit. Even though shelling in the woods, I don't know, it's not really effective at all. But could we even lower its entrenchment? 86. Maybe would I play a card? No, they don't have a speed card. That's a shame. Or we can just maximize. We can still wait one more turn, but then it would be a night attack. But I can still move that unit there, so they can't retreat. It would be a really costly attack here. Surprisingly, they are able to send those air supply to this unit. Because we have the flak in here. It's kind of weird. Team Parker. Only able to do ranged. No, you can also do a regular attack. What is the supply status? Okay, you can't actually move there. Interesting. Yeah, this unit is really duck in like 200. I think we need to attack from all sides to really take it out. They are out in the open. Bad for them. Tough luck. Yeah, these shells would do more damage against this. Definitely. We could do even just a probe. Or we can commit them for an attack. Maybe a probe. Or maybe nothing, because their readiness is already so bad. Yeah, I would rather not risk it. Let's just shell them. But the first barrage is the most important one, so maybe if we can put both of them on the same time. No, we can't. Okay, well, 30 men. And 20. Now it would be 3-1 odds in our favor. Ten to 1 odds. Like, I don't know. Just saying that they're... I don't think I believe in this. Like, the entrenchment modifier, it should be much higher. Their entrenchment is freaking 200. So I'm a bit skeptical. I think these are actually supplies that they are trying to send. Yeah. We would need that road. We would need that road. Did they actually retreat in here? From here? It says that it should be empty. Okay. Nothing in there. We could do another ranged attack in here. I think that sounds good. Only one Greyhound, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are gonna wait till the morning. In the morning I'm gonna take this out. But for the time being I'm just gonna be shelling. Shelling the enemy. Yep. He's getting weaker and weaker. Weaker and weaker, that unit. Should we try to chase these guys? Panthers. We don't really have a lot of movement points. It would be great to get them completely out of action, but let's try to move the Fusiliers in here. And these guys could take that town. Oh no, they got intercepted in here. Because these guys spotted them, of course. I have some artillery here. Counter battery fire. Recon points are though super low. 352. Let's do one more against these guys. $27. Is that enough to do an attack? But is it like even worth it? Then we would be exposed in here. Definitely gonna take the tanks back. The Stux could perform ranged attack against these units in here. But the readiness is still so low, so maybe no. Better to just leave it be. Would we get the Volksgrenadiers? We can try to do this kind of move. Through the open. Gonna try. Okay, they couldn't manage. I think they got spotted by this again. Probably. Because these have only 5% line of sight, these have 25. Yeah. These are really a pain. Because they seem to be able to spot everything. Yeah, if I attack in here, they no longer have the spotter. They would have to move these guys and then they could fire us. But can we even attack with 27 action points? I don't think so. I'm not gonna risk it. $45. Let's move these Jagdpanzers. They also get interested. This guy is really horrifying. Horrifying, they are really stopping all of our guys. But I don't have anything else that I want to move, so... Because I just wanted to reinforce this position, but no. Couldn't can't get them there. We could use panzer artillery. No, we don't really have a line of sight. Good one. I think I'm gonna try to challenge these guns. Do it. One taken out. No. These guys have range of 5. So if I move them 1 onward, then I would have enough range to shoot those guys, but no. Jeez, we would have really needed to destroy this. I think I would have needed more guys for the attack. $38. I could try to chase them. Because they are now providing all this line of sight. So just destroy them. Attacker out of AP. They are stubborn. Yep. Now they have only 10 readiness left. I could try to take them out now. And will they surrender? 4 rounds of combat. Wasn't enough. 10 readiness. They are still there. Aye. I think they kind of lured us there. Not really probably smartest moves to go after it, but I just wanted to clear this area so I can move freely, but I'm not sure anymore. I'm thinking about backing out a little bit with the pioneers. They could get into this high ground. You know. Get the anti-tank guns in here. And the pioneers up here. 69. They have 102 entrenchment though. So they might be able to withstand an attack. These guys should be pushing here. Okay. About the Fusiliers. I think they could entrench in the city. And these are Piper's men. Whoa, 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 whoa. Piper is in here. So I guess this unit could be pushing through here then. Kinda has to. Could we actually... We could secure now this crossing. So there is only 2 more other crossings in here that we don't currently secure. Okay, the engineer unit is here in the open plains. I think that's their mistake. I'm gonna be moving these guys forward. This unit in here. We have to occupy these rural villages too. I'm gonna give that job for that unit. And those guys can wait in the rear. 63 recon. 56. I think these guys should be getting the treatment. Only 20 losses. Howitzers, rear area units. 15-1, or tank attack would be 50-1. It's actually a higher height level. I'm gonna recommend the infantry takes care of it. Although infantry would get losses. So maybe we minimize the losses, let's use tanks. Okay. They retreated. These units should stay around. Just stay where they are. These Nebelwerfers. Where is their HQ? Oh, it's so far away. Well, of course I can try to move it forward, but I don't see a point in that yet. Let's try again to soften them up. Okay, that's better. 60 men. Okay, I'm checking the chat. Yeah, Dojo has been doing a tutorial. Yeah, I noticed he's been doing a tutorial on Ardennes Offensive. But yeah, he has that long-term Vith 2 campaign going on. War in the East too, yeah. Lagaziel, then south. I have to check where is Lagaziel. Yeah, here. Laglais, yeah. Laglais. Because the E in the end is silent, right? So the first SS, it should either not move at all or it could move a little. Okay, we gained this much recon because we went to a higher height level light forest. First infantry division. Ranged attack. No, I want a regular attack. Thank you. Now they probably will know that we are coming. It just can't get to the rural village. I know this unit shouldn't be moving, but okay, it's been... The depot has been depleted. I think we can set it up, build up, or just regular at the moment, nothing. We don't have to fill it up yet, because if we rest our unit in here... Maybe we shouldn't rest it though. Range 8. We could move it in here and then it could just chill in this heavy forest and keep the enemy in the open. I think that's a fair plan. I don't know, what kind of damage do we expect to do in there? Now we can't have any recon in here, we don't know what's there. At least we can take these guys out now. $32-1. Okay, thank you. Finally got that done or dealt with. Yeah, the supply is good. These guys will not be able to withstand this kind of tank attack if those tanks decide to come for us. I have to decide what am I gonna do with these guys. The artillery should also rest, because they cannot really fire a proper barrage, minus 50%, you know. Readiness is so low. This unit can't really get that readiness in order because they are now facing the enemy there. I believe that's not really good for readiness generation. These guys are almost fairly ready for combat. We could even pull them here, put them in here in the heavy forest. Yeah, that's fine. Heavy forest, and then Pakkan sent them with them, I think. Yeah. Okay. They can just defend there. The rest of the men can just chill there. Looks nice, the unit art in these hexes. Kind of cool. Maybe this is like the sun getting down the afternoon. Just before I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna do the final moves, by the way. I was thinking about doing the attacks in here in the swamps. So let's actually do that. So what is, we don't have any visibility in here. They will have perfect visibility. Line of sight is 100. If we move here, we can't really move there without expecting getting some intercept fire. They haven't really been able to dig in here. I would like to try maybe with a smaller Werfer unit. This has 33. No, not this one. This one has 16. They have a little bit higher range. Because if I can get them in here, into this position, they would be able to get that 100% line of sight modifier. I'm gonna try. Yeah, it costed us dearly. Yeah, we can't really. I don't know, was that worth it? We lost Werfers. And we couldn't do a full barrage. Yeah, it wasn't worth it really. Because it was 100% guaranteed that they will spot that movement, so it was like, didn't really make a lot of sense. I think we want to move this unit in here because then they can respond to us again. I think that's the best we can achieve. Yeah, this kind of attack 5 to 1. Not the kind of attack that I'm looking for. $125 to 1 against these guys in the rear. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. 43. Maybe we try with these guys also there. Okay. Some artillery maybe. More artillery. Maybe to the adjacent hex. Okay. Well, they've been now fairly weakened, you know. I'm gonna move the Panthers in. One Maltier lost, okay. 30 to 1. It doesn't improve. Nope. Yeah, this is good. 29 to 1. Looks good to me. Attack. Okay. One capitulation, one retreat. And I think I would like to play the speed card. For this unit to be able to perform the attack again. Rinse and repeat. 3 to 1. We could barrage it a little bit or get the pioneers in. I think the pioneers could help. 0 losses. Good. Just a small effect in the readiness. Do we have any other artillery available? Okay, we have one more. Where was this guy? This Werfer was here. Okay, good. Let's use it. They have 6 anti-tank guns. Should I be worried? It's 3 to 1. 3 to 1. It actually goes down. Overstack. So the pioneers are not helping us. Sadly, no. I think we need more artillery in here. 17 to 1. Yeah, let's just use everything. All what we got. More mortars, howitzers. No, are those just... Yeah, it's mortar and howitzer. And 10 men. Four to 1. Attack. They managed to take out 10 panthers. What? With what? 1 capitulation, 2 units held. These guys were fairly tough. 1st Infantry Division. Surprised me. Well. 10 panthers lost. I didn't really expect that high panther losses. They've been fairly like invincible thus far, but I guess everything has its limits. And yeah. We have still more equipment if we want to try an attack in here. Okay. What? What is going on? Why is it because of they didn't fight in the previous battle and then the... I don't know. But okay. 10 panthers, that's a relatively high cost. We couldn't do a breakthrough. I think we would have needed 1 more unit like from the rear, you know. These Tooks maybe, but I don't think attacking anymore makes sense. Let me check the supplies situation. Getting 1 unit here in these woods could maybe help. But we can't move anybody up there, sadly. Sadly, no. It's not an option. Readiness only 19. Yeah. Okay, so let's move the pioneers 1 back. And the flak guns can be directly on top of panthers, or could they just be where they are right now? Not sure. Yeah, they got also badly hurt. It was very lucky that these pioneers didn't get more hurt. Yeah. I just wanted to protect them from the air, but I guess it would have been the same if I had kept them in here in the rear. I don't know, that was a useless move from my point of view. Volksgrenadier. These guys. Yeah. Yeah, like breaking that deadlock. Sending units here. Going from the swamp. Like maybe think it big. Yeah, maybe you're right, like in this kind of a situation we can just maybe try to send units to the flanks, even though they will not be that well supplied, but if we can get them like those kinds of positions in this hex and those hexes. I think then they would realize that there is no point in fighting in there. But yeah, moving these flak guns into the front, yeah. Don't do that ever. Don't follow that kind of advice. Okay, we can spot something is happening there. Got some intercept fire. These guys, actually they can be quite trigger happy. That's maybe only way for them to save themselves. These ones should maybe conserve ammunition because they are gonna be doing that kind of sneaking behind enemy lines. Yeah, I'm gonna be moving them during the night into these positions. Then I just need to hope that the enemy doesn't spot us. Well, look at that, I still had one artillery here left. Do it. 20 men taken out. And 5 anti-tank guns. Doing this barrage a little bit earlier would have helped a lot. Because then they wouldn't have had really scary anti-tank guns to take my Panthers out. Because Panther front armor, you can't even penetrate it with 57mm, only the side armor I think, or behind. Okay, some artillery fire. Now we know that there is a unit in that hex, for sure. Let's move in there too. Oh yeah, we have the height advantage there. Let's do a simple, we have height advantage with all of these units. Let's do a simple probe so we can determine what is in there first. Maybe with these guys probe. .40mm guns. It's a very large rear area unit. We can do this kind of attack. Could we call one? Well, it doesn't matter, artillery in heavy forest. But yeah, they have those scary AA guns that can mow down infantry like nothing. But let's try to take them out. These combat odds look really good. Yeah. Okay. Small losses, half trucks, 10 men, one Panzerschreck. Perfectly satisfied with that result. And there's an AA gun in here. $52 movement cost. That is expensive movement. Light forest. Where is this artillery? It's in here. Okay. I think it should be much closer. Like in here. Yeah, it could maybe even try to do a simple barrage. Was able to actually do even something. Ranged attack, but yeah, they can't do. Okay. 6-1. We go against these. How about we use some panzer artillery or something? Maybe we do a simple harassing barrage. Okay, one truck. Ranged attack. 2-1. Okay. 6-1 odds. Let's try it. Attacker out of AP. One capitulation. The 90mm anti-tank guns, anti-air guns, they stuck around. So if this is correct, we could seize this position. I don't think we want to miss out on that one. Even though most of our units are really low readiness units. Okay, there's a heavy stack in here. That's kind of scary. Scary situation. Yeah, but I don't know. I guess we can leave it to this. We couldn't quite do what I wanted to do in here. It was quite close. Would have required some more risk taking and more careful planning with the moves. Yeah, we can see that there's another line behind here. So getting through here is not gonna be that easy. I just still want to show me the supply. What do I need to do to see my own unit supply? Yeah, finally, thank you. Okay, everybody is still within supply range. That's good. Good. Yeah, I don't think that the game is still like... The game is definitely not yet over. Just wasn't maybe... everything that I hoped for. And we are getting these reinforcements. So I'm just moving them around a little bit. Maybe like that. And Yeah, these are 9th SS and these are the second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's look at the stats a little bit. So our force is now 147k. Casualties inflicted 51k. Casualties sustained, we are now in 10k. So it's 10 to 50 right now. So you won one of those AA guns. Yeah, 200 dead, exactly. Like you have to be really like careful with the infantry against those AA guns, especially those that are on those trucks. Because the trucks they need more hit points, you know, to take them out. So that's why they are super deadly. But yeah, I don't know, is there still anything going on in here? Something that we would want to look at specifically in the next turn, or I mean like in the next stream. Like all south looks really good. Except more westwards than what we go here. Then it starts to get a little bit more problematic. And I would need to choose, do I want to put the tanks into light forest or do I want to put them to Bastogne? Where would they be more safe? Bastogne is minor city 3. Minor city 3. I think we want to stay in Bastogne. Even though this is a kind of a... This would be a nice position to prevent them coming over, but I'm gonna keep them there in the city. But yeah, my initial, or like not initial anymore, but my current feeling is that the game, it has changed definitely, that we are facing an enemy that is capable of stopping us here in the north, at least temporarily. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say at this point. Airstrikes on units in march mode. Way in the back is the president. Okay, that's actually scary. I have to be then really careful. That's why I placed all of these guys that are in march mode. They should be in forest and cities in here at least. So yeah, that is an important thing. And try not to stack if you can. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say. Thanks again for following the stream. We are making progress. And yeah. See you probably then in the next next stream I think I will be playing more Decisive Campaigns, Ardennes Offensive, so nothing else thus far. I'm not planning to play War in the East 2 yet, even though I have that campaign going on, but okay. Thank you and see you then in the next one. Bye.